I want to welcome all my queens and my kings that are tuning in. I know I have not seen my queens and my kings in a while. I have not posted nothing because I've been pretty much just focusing on what is in front of me. And right now, at this point, I do have a word of encouragement and also a word to wake all my queens and my kings up in the body of Christ that's not stepping up to their position that God is calling them. Okay? And one thing I want to let all my queens and my kings know that you are replaceable. Again, hear my words. You are replaceable. Okay? God will not change his plans, but he can change his mind concerning you. God will not ever hear what I'm trying to tell you. God will not ever change his plan, but he can change his mind concerning you. Oh, Marilyn, how can you say that? That's a lie. That's a lie, Queen Marilyn. That's okay. You sure it's a lie? You sure? All right. All right, let's go. Let's go in. The children of Israel. Happy you come near me, I'm kicking your A. I told you, go lay down. I ain't playing with you. You wait till I get on the phone or whatever to come near me. I apologize. That's the cat. Go. I apologize, y'all. That is Happy. I don't want to say his name loud because he'll try to come over here. Anyway, so the children of Israel, right? God sent Moses to deliver them. Okay? God parted the Red Sea through Moses, all that. God delivered them. They literally seen the hand of God. They seen the glory of God, all that. And then when they got delivered, they started worshiping the golden calf. All right, they made this golden calf or whatever, and they started worshiping idols. Okay, that means gold, whatever the case might be, right? So they ended up worshiping idols. Okay, so then God opened up the ground. Okay, and swallowed those people up that decided to be with the golden calf. Okay? So then, after that, after the other children of Israel seen the ground swallow these people up, then they started murmuring and complaining. So then God was going to kill these people because God got upset. So then Moses got in the way. I mean, this could have been before the golden calf, Lord. I'm not sure. Read it, y'all. It's in Exodus. Read from Exodus 1 all the way to the end of Exodus. It's in there. I promise you. Te prometo. Okay? So anyway, Moses got in the way. And he said, I'm going to kill these ninjas. And Moses said, no, don't kill them because they're going to say this God delivered them to kill their egg. You know what I mean? So then he comes and he says, all right, I'm just going to kill them one by one. Because, the only people who made it into the promised land is Joshua, Caleb, okay? And it's like everybody else got knocked out. So anyway, they got replaced. Period. See, because the only ones who made it to the promised land was the one who believed and the one who trusted God and the one who did everything God told them to do. But the other ones that were complaining, were murmuring, was doing the opposite what God was telling them to do, they didn't make it to no promised land. They got replaced. Joshua, Caleb, whoever, Rahab had children, okay, by one of the militant guys. And she started popping out those babies. God replaced the original Israelites that were supposed to make it into the promised land. All right, another example. This is a very familiar example, okay? You should know the story. All right, number 1. Saul. God told him, kill all the Amalekites, even the bird, whatever, their animals. Kill them, don't take none. You know what Saul did? He ended up disobeying God, ended up keeping the king alive of the Amalekites. God got upset. And God told him he was upset. Samuel told him. He went in there, he was like, okay, you came in here in the temple, whatever, you disobeyed God. God gonna take the crown away from you. This dude literally was like, do not show people that God took the crown away from him. So he started acting all arrogant, all prideful, acting like God then just took the crown away from him. And God ended up taking the crown away from him and gave it to David. See, when God is trying to do a work, God is serious about it. God is not a God of play. He don't play. When it comes to the treasures that he put inside of us and put inside of other people, he wants to take those treasures out and put it in display so we can win more souls through our testimonies. See, but if you're not about that life and you ain't about being obedient and faithful to God and laying your life in the platter, then baby, you are easily replaced. Period. Point blank simple. Point blank simple. You are not going to have a fulfilled life if you are disobedient to God. It's just not going to happen. And how many times I got to tell you to go somewhere? Told you I'm on the phone and you always do that. Told you no. I apologize. It's my cat. Every time he waits till I get on the phone or making a video. This is why I get upset at him. I know you want love. I love you too, but I gave you enough love earlier. Anyway, back to the subject. In life, we have to understand that God can easily change his mind about a person, but he will not change his plan. He can easily take the crown off your head and give it to someone else that's going to be willing and obedient and faithful and loyal and just lay their life down. So all I have to tell all my queens and my kings, understand that if you ain't obedient and faithful to God, you can easily be replaced. Have a blessed and prosperous week and live your life in obedience and faithfulness to the Lord. Because no matter what, a life that you don't sacrifice for the Lord, even though Jesus Christ did the ultimate sacrifice, but we also have to sacrifice each day, sacrifice this flesh, sacrifice our own desires, sacrifice our own thing that we want to do. Because in the end of the day, our aim is kingdom, baby. If it ain't kingdom, there ain't nothing. Have a blessed and prosperous week.